Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is taking the active 10 at Alpha, Princeton.
Very good.
Alright, and our max takeoff is 24.
Yep, hold here.
Yep.
Do our checks first.
Yep. Alrighty, our lights are out, our gauges are green, oil pressure's a little high. Amps are good, fuel's good, carbide is out of the yellow. Ready?
Very good. Yep, go.
Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is on the go for 10, left traffic with a northwest departure, Princeton.
Very good. Oil pressure showing on the high side again. I wonder if it's just because it's cold out. It did it last time it was cold out too. Out our pins to green, 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 green. Well, on the oil pressure kind of flickering up and down, but don't forget to make that crosswind call. And a downwind call right here.
Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is left downwind for 10, will be departing the pattern to the northwest, Princeton.
Now we're both using four flight. Looks like we're a little off there too. That's getting kind of cold now.
Yeah.
-1 out. Oil press is still high, about 100. Somewhere between 100 and somewhere between 95 and 115. Check, check. Gotcha.
I'm going to climb up to 1500.
Alright, go for it. At what altitude do we have to start worrying about VFR altitudes?
3000.
Yep.
Sierra the 179 is odd 1000 plus 500. And 180 to 359 is even 1000 plus 500.
Yep. West is even and east is odd. WEO.
'80 and 1500. Want to go for?
What's that? Oh, 80 and 1500. Yeah, that's a good altitude to go. We're doing ground speed 75.
Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 4 to the northwest, northwestbound at 1500, Princeton.
That would be a right turn after the northeast.
Pull full carb because I can't stay under 1500 with the amount of power I'm pulling.
That guy was calling for 28, or for Princeton, I guess.
Yeah, with east departure.
Northwest, did you say, or northeast?
Northeast.
Northeast. So why do we add the 500 feet on top of our altitude for VFR altitudes? VFR cruising altitudes?
To allow for air? Allow for instrument air?
No. The most good hypothesis, but the most is allowed to be off is 75 feet, right? Which is basically just shy of 100 feet off, which is a lot, right? And that's including your inches of if you correct for the pressure and everything. They got it there.
Yep.
No, the reason is because IFR cruising altitudes are solid numbers. So okay. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. They don't add the plus 500. He just hit that and went, huh? I think he's on an IFR. Where that guy is. He might be, I don't know.
Oh, the pressure's coming down a little.
Good. Good eyes. Yeah, I wonder if it has something to do with oil temperature. That is kind of weird. Not the biggest fan of that.
Should we be calling west calls or northwest calls? Just look where we are.
It's kind of in that hazy zone. I'd call west.
Okay. Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 6 to the west, westbound at 1500, Princeton.
All right, Gabe. Let's get ready. You set up for an auto. All right, just entry glide. Let's hop up to say 2005.
Clear above.
Yeah, clear above. Except for some guy at like 30,000 feet up there.
You're gonna go past these power lines first.
Good idea. Yeah, we got a lot of fields out here.
I feel like the engine's, like, do you hear the sound of it? Do you notice anything different?
No, it sounds right to me. Why?
Just the pitch of it sounds different to me.
So, won't that sound? That sounds normal. We're already into the wind, so we're set up in that direction. Looks good. Let's do a clearing turn around us.
Okay.
Hold 2005, clearing turn. 60 knots is good. Clear left.
Like a full circle, or?
Yep, full circle. So Princeton Road, 10 to the, we already got 10 there? Yeah, 10. 10 to the west. And westbounds. By the time you get done with the circle. And watch altitude.
Yep. Ten to the west, maneuvering 2,500 and below.
Yep, you got it.
Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 10 to the west, maneuvering 2,500 and below, Princeton.
Very good. Alright, so let's set up 2,500, 70 knots. That's what we're doing in the pattern. Altitude's going to be a little different, but it's fine.
Okay. Carbeat's full.
Alright, lights out.
Gauges are green.
Yep.
Good, feels good.
Green, green, green.
Yellow.
Amp's good, fuel's good, cars are the yellow, full up. Full up, right?
Yep, full up.
Alright. Alright.
And he said never enter into climb, right?
Exactly, yep. It just messes you up.
Okay.
Alright. And on your call, okay. I'll be on the controls with you.
Okay.
But on your call, you're doing it.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Down collective, right pedal, ab cyclic, throttle off. Check up.
Very good. Down, follow the needle.
Yep.
Very good. Yeah, just don't forget to do the pitch check early on.
Yep.
Very good. Very good. Watch the airspeed just come down a little bit, just bring it forward. Alright. And at 13, let's join, okay?
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and join. Crack. There's 80. Just let it take it.
Yep.
And pull in your power.
Alrighty.
Very good. Alright. I just wanted to join before we get to these trees. Alright, flip over. Van Sant. Climb back up to, what'd you have, 1,500 feet?
Yeah.
Climb back to 15, get back on track. And let's let Van Sant know where we are, about 10 to the east.
Okay. Van Sant traffic, helicopter 62 Echo, 10 to the east, inbound at 15, or climbing to 1,500. Van Sant. There's always a couple ways you can say things. Huh?
Right. It gets confusing when you realize all those different ways exactly in the middle of the radio call, right? What was the name of that other airport he was talking about? I keep forgetting it. Amelia? Or?
Her. It's crazy when you go up to 50. You go up to 2,500, 50.
Urbana.
Okay.
You call it the 1,500, you said?
Well, I said it's crazy. Once you go up to 2,500, 1,500 doesn't look very high anymore. But when you're at 500, 1,500 looks way up there.
Oh yeah. You know, when I fly airplanes, the cruising altitudes, you immediately climb to a VFR cruising altitude, 4,500 feet, 5,500 feet, 7,500 feet. Highest I've ever been in an airplane for cross country was 75, but normally it's like 45, 55, somewhere around there. You're high, because you get to see more. But if flew in a helicopter, and I got lost in an airplane because I was doing 1,500, I was doing scud running, I was being an idiot, and I was doing scud running in an airplane. Which is worse than a helicopter because you can't turn around real quick. But I got lost, and I was zigzagging, freaking out. But in a helicopter, you're doing 1,500s, like that's normal. That's high for a cruise,
Yeah. So all of your instrument hours are under the hood when you're doing instrument rating? Like
yeah.
it's like 40 hours under the hood?
Yeah, the first Maybe the first 10 for me were kind of like nausea-inducing. Then I had a few here or there that was kind of nauseous. You know, if you get disoriented, you can get the leans, right? The leans are pretty easy to get. Did I put it? Oh, I didn't put it in. Now she's in. It gets a little disorienting. Keep straight and level.
Yep.
Forgot to plug these things back in. Alright, there we go. And it swings to the horizon.
Oh, so that thing worked?
What's that?
It's the other one that doesn't work? I'm so used to not looking at it because it was all... Isn't that the broken one?
No, that's work. It's all right. I think this guy works too.
Okay.
That's fun, man. These things are pretty cool. What do you have plugged in right now? 108.2, I don't even know what that is.
Van Zandt traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 6 to the east, inbound at 1500. Van Zandt.
112.9.
Flying W traffic, Warrior 43 Mike Julia, turning right crosswind on runway 1. Flying W traffic.
There she is. We go here. That's our VOR. We can find out what radio on that VOR. So we're saying we're on the 250 radio from this VOR, which is about right. Down here, 250.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I feel with the VORs, they could be more helpful to find where you are than like what track to get onto to make it to that radio. Like just dial in where you are rather than be like, oh, I want to be on.
Yeah, well, sometimes they require you to be on certain radios for things. There's like, especially for IFR stuff, they'll require you to be on whatever radio, and you have to find out how to track to it.
I see, yeah. I guess it could be just the same to know which direction you need to go to hit the course.
Yeah.
And I find it really fast, probably, to dial in what you're on.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Because it doesn't tell you how far off you are, just what side you're on.
Flying W traffic, Warrior 43 Mike Julia, midfield on downwind right for runway 1. Flying W traffic.
No, in airplanes, they have enough room for two. Actually, in here, you have enough room for two, but I generally see only one VOR in helicopters, in these R22s, and you can crisscross them, right? Because you have two VORs, you can pinpoint, you should triangulate where you are exactly, like to the coordinate.
If you're going to an airport that's unfamiliar, would you overfly it first to see where?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Rather than slowing down and...
More traffic, Delta 120 is turning left crosswind into party flag.
There's the one I wanted to land at, that I got permission for.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm game for whatever. I just want to make sure that, you know, if there's any calls on my behalf, any tail number calls, it'll be like, oh, well, no, we got all our bases covered. This is what we got.
Yep.
You know, this is our email. We have our correspondence with them.
And,
like Flying W traffic, Warrior 43 Mike Julia, turning to the right, turning on final for runway 1, Flying W traffic.
Van Zandt traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 3 to the east, inbound for 25. Van Zandt. I mean, there's the one right there.
Yeah.
I feel that it's
That's
not
funky.
that one. That's what?
That's funky. I think it's this one up here.
Yeah, I think you're right. No, with the hangers, that's definitely it.
Right.
So that's one, that's two. That's the one that I got permission to land at. And that's it right there.
Yeah, is it
so we could join
0.5 to the north?
We could join a left base, right?
Yeah. Affirmative. There you go, affirmative. Oh my God. Couldn't find it. If we get in touch with those guys.
Van Zandt traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 2 to the east, inbound for 25. Van Zandt.
That looks fun. Go out here. This looks good too.
awesome.
Doesn't it? Yeah. Like, he seems well maintained. See, that would be good confined right there. A little island right there.
Yeah.
If we have more time out here, I think in the interest of keeping it under an hour, we should probably do this approach.
Okay.
And then see, I don't know where the other one...
Van Zandt traffic, helicopter 6-2 Echo is left base for 2-5, Van Zandt.
Keep your eyes out for gliders. They said there's not going to be any out here, but we'll never know.
Yep, lights are out, gauges are green, amps are good, feels good. Carb heat is out of the yellow. So they're saying gliders are the only ones that can use 2-3, which is to the right of 2-5.
Alright, CPA here. I mean, it doesn't really matter, we're already at the left base, but CPA here was what, 1400? 1390, I think it was.
Van Zandt traffic, helicopter 6-2 Echo is final for 2-5, Van Zandt. Can't wait to get my headset back.
Just 0.5 north, I wonder if it's that right there. Yeah, that might be it. I wouldn't risk it without knowing, you know. I don't know if it's actually at an airport. A little funky, huh? Are you aiming for midfield?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't be afraid to stop. Hit the full a little more power and a little sooner. Good.
Very cool.
Yep. Spin around, see who's behind us. If it's a glider, it's important that we move out of the way for them. Me and my instructor used to joke around that the glider's doing IFR approaches, you know? Go missed.
Very cool.
Yeah, his winds are pretty calm, huh?
Alrighty.
Actually, look at that windsock over there. That's probably a little more accurate. Yeah, it's so close. The winds are so, like, negligible. I think we might have a smidge of a tailwind on the way in.
We did?
I think maybe just a smidge, you know, the component, you know, tailwind component.
Look at how uneven this field is.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? They didn't even try like flattening it out or nothing. Looks mostly flat out here, right? Let's build an airport on it. Yeah, try taking off the other direction.
Yeah.
What's reciprocal 2-5 down 2 up to 7? 070, right? I mean, this is good right here. You can probably spin around right here and it'll be fine.
Van Zandt traffic, helicopter 6-2 Echo is on the go for 07. Straight out departure, Van Zandt.
Yeah, I was honest, I wasn't looking at the windsock on the way in. 2-5 sounded kind of all right. Yeah, that one's saying 2-5's the right decision too. They're both conflicting with each other. They have 3 windsocks on this thing because they have so many trees. That you want to buzz over there real quick? Yeah. I wonder if that's it. The one he's talking about, north. Yeah.
Clear to the left.
Clear left. That might be it. It looks runway-ish, doesn't it? A little bit? Hey, what's that down there? Holy cow, what are those things? Is that paintball, or what am I seeing down there? Oh, it's a bunch of farm equipment.
Nah. 0.5 to the north, you said?
Yeah, and that's 0.5 right here. Like, this is 0.5 to the north. It could be that, it could be any of these fields. I don't feel like landing in someone's backyard for funsies if it winds up being actually someone's backyard.
Yeah.
And not an airport. What time we got? 36 minutes?
Let's check out the river and then head back.
Yeah, let's check out the river. We're really quick on the river. We got a small tailwind. And the shutdown is going to be faster than the startup. Startup was about, what, like 5-6 minutes?
Oh, here it is. I don't think there's enough land there.
What's that? The airport or the...
No, I think it's this piece right here, according to the map. It's
Oh, that
underwater.
piece right there? Oh, on the water piece? Yeah, but check out, go over there.
Uh-huh.
Winds about northwest winds today.
Bantan traffic, helicopter 62 echoes 1 to the northeast. We'll be transitioning southbound, Bantan. At 1900, Bantan.
And for this, you can just tell them the river, right? Because this is the most, I mean, it's a really major landmark. Just let them know you're transitioning southbound. You're 1 to the east, transitioning southbound along the river.
Say it again.
You're 1 to the east, and you're southbound along the river at 1,000 feet.
Bantan traffic, helicopter 62 echoes 1 to the east, over the river southbound at 1900, Bantan.
900.
900, sorry, 900, Bantan. That house over there.
Yeah, there's a house right there, yeah. Good eyes, good eyes. We could go right there. That little spot right there. Or that right there.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
So circle around, let's land on that little island thing out there.
Alright.
We don't have to touch skids. I don't think we can even legally touch skids out there. We're, yeah, so 60.
Yep.
Should one loop around.
Which way do you want to
anyone else out here? We could even go to that. I wouldn't go to that field. That looks a little dangerous. There's some, those abandoned houses down there. Oh, those actual houses. No one lives in those things, you think, right? No, it looks all boarded up and shit.
What way do you want to come in at from this side?
Like this, perfectly,
okay.
Yeah. Because we have the wind coming right over like that.
Awesome.
That would be beautiful. And we can hop out right over the river, you know?
Very cool.
And just follow the river up and pop up. Just keep your eyes out. So he said watch for flies. It's very important. There's a good possibility. You know, this area is settled since the 1800s. Well, way before the 1800s, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make that little spot, the little one, our landing point, okay?
Right,
so we can't make it, we just go around.
Okay. I'm going to extend way out, right?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, give yourself plenty of room.
Yeah.
The more room, the better. We're not constricted by too much out here. We hold about 500 AGL. We can hold, I don't know how high this is out here. I mean, right now we're say we're 500 feet or so. MSL. We can pop maybe one more. Maybe you go 6.
Okay.
This might be a little higher than sea level out here. Interesting. It all looks kind of like sort of settled out here, but like it was settled, but then it wasn't. You know?
Uh huh.
Like everyone moved out or something. I just keep slowing it down.
Yeah,
Winds from the northwest.
Steps. Are those steps?
Yeah, it's like steps up there. That's what I'm saying. It's got weird stuff out here. All right, slow it way down. Way down.
Car beats full.
Yep, lights out, RPM's in the green. Green. Amp's good, fuel's good, carbs out of yellow. There we go. Perfect. Coming into view. Good airspeed. Just pull a little power in there. A little slow. Nope. Don't go that slow.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. Try to avoid going that slow. If you're going to go that slow, pull some power in. Here, you pull some power in. Here. Let me help you out a little bit. We're going to lose ETL. But descent rate is under control. It's going to be a little vertical at the bottom here. Alright, you controls.
Got him.
Alright, anything funky out here? Yeah, that wooden stick in front of us. A bunch of shit blowing around. Clear left, clear right. Alright, so how are we getting out of here? We call it in the air, right? We're going to pop out this way?
Yep.
Yep. Alright, so pop out this way.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Pull power in 24 inches. And just get a little bit forward. Nope, 24. Yep. Don't just pull up, just go a little forward too. Max performance takeoff. So 24 inches. Climb away, watch those trees. To the left, watch trees. Very good. Just kind of follow the river for a second. Beautiful. Gorgeous. What's that?
Straight climb to the right.
Yep. Climb to right, head back on course. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So I was trying to save it on the backside there so we didn't have to go around. If that were you, I would go around where we were and how we were. Because I knew we didn't have time to do two approaches to that spot. But you were coming in, it felt like we were coming in kind of slow, that's why I said to push forward. I didn't want you to lose it and then get into a settling with power situation or get at risk for settling with power. It's all an artistic decision on how you want to get in there. That looks good. Is that your other runway you're talking about?
That's one of them.
Yeah, yeah. And the other one's right here, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
There's another one right there.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
I think this is the one that was sold off. Damn shame.
Oh, this is the one, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because look, they're not as big as I thought. Oh no, they're right here.
What's not as big? All the fields?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect though. That's a perfect size for...
Those were it, right?
You thought they were smaller or you thought they were bigger?
No, I was looking over here at these ones, but they were right there, right?
Yeah. On the left side. Yeah, so that steep approach, there's two ways to go into a steep approach, right?
Lincoln traffic, Skyhawk, 4 miles to the north, 2000, inbound runway 1. Lincoln traffic.
Alright, you can either come in nice and slow with a lot of power, or you come in a little bit faster with a little less power and lower that collective, and you can do both, you can do the same approach angle either way. We were coming in kind of slow and kind of a lot of power, and we were it felt like we were going to all of a sudden drop, It felt like we were coming too slow and
Van traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 4 to the east, eastbound at 1600, Van Dan. Oh, look, here's another one.
Wow. It almost looks like that one's open still. I mean, if they bought the property and have all the windsock and everything out there, you think they would still be open?
This looks like windward, like right over it.
Yeah.
That looks great.
So I got a trivia question for you. What's the reason for all these airports being on this map?
In case you have an emergency.
Exactly. I'm glad you know that. They didn't teach me that for any of my ratings.
Really?
Yeah.
Over the ridge, 1,500.
Like it only gives you emergency information: the length of the runway, the altitude, and the elevation of the runway, and a few frequencies.
Pottstown County, yellow code 88366, in down 6 miles out.
It's getting warm in here.
Yeah. That was a really good approach, though, otherwise. Other than that little backside, I wish I was slowing down.
Yeah.
That was really nice. I like that one. Doing stuff like that, it's so artistic. It's like watching someone paint, you know? It's pretty cool. It's pretty good, especially if you start, you know, if you're on a helicopter, you don't feel like that control complex coming on you.
Yeah.
And you're with another, you're watching another pilot shoot an approach. It's pretty cool to watch him do it. And you watch all the airspeeds, everything line up perfectly, and especially the pickup when you're on low power. You don't have a lot of power in there.
Yeah. When like we were already at pretty much 23 and a half.
Yeah, 23 and a half for the approach. Yeah, yeah. Pulling gobs of power. You're lucky we weren't over the water. If we were like directly over the water, it would have been like OGE to the max.
Yeah. Call Van Zandt one last time for a 5 mile out.
Sure.
Van Zandt traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 5 to the east, eastbound at 1400, departing the area, Van Zandt.
Alright, so I guess we're still a little far from Princeton. About 12.
Yeah, you can switch over and call them though if you want.
Okay.
Or call them at 10.
And this one can switch, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I love it. It makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 12 to the west, eastbound at 1500, inbound for runway 10, Princeton.
I guess we could check the weather and see if that's going to be true.
That's true.
Princeton traffic, Diamond 2 Papa Juliet is final 28 Princeton.
Okay, he's taking 28.
Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome. Felt like a different world over there.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Like 10 minutes away.
If you ever get a chance, man, I suggest gliders. I just try them out once or twice. I did one flight in one. It was just so like out of this world.
Yeah.
You know, we disconnected at 3,000 and we climbed at 5,200. With no power. It's crazy. Just catching thermals the whole way. People will do like long cross countries with them, like 6-hour cross countries with these things.
That's crazy.
Because they just find all the cumulus clouds, all the puffies, and they fly underneath them, so they catch thermals the whole way. Bonkers.
And then you just have to get picked up.
What's that?
You just have to get picked up, huh?
Yeah, I guess they have to get picked up on the other end of it, yeah. But it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the amount of restricted airports in that over there. There is a ton.
Yeah. I don't know what highway this is. 78, maybe?
206?
Down with
206?
202.
Ah, 202, okay. 202 turns into 31. My grandma's house is right next to here, actually. Yeah, there she is. She's up there. Oh, yeah, she's over that ridge. That's right. On top of that ridge. It was a cool spot. Actually, you were talking about these places, and I'm like, oh. You're talking about the places up here, actually. The places right about my grandma's house over there. The landing. Right, was that it? The landing, or is it, am I thinking the right place? You know, Eagles. What was it?
Eagles Lair, I never heard back from, but
The place with what's her face, that chick.
maybe that was Eagles Lair. Yeah.
Yeah. Might have been. Oh, either way, I realized, I'm like, wow, it's really close to my grandma's house, and I remembered, I used to fly model airplanes out of my next door neighbor's yard. He had 63 acres of land out there.
Wow.
So I was wondering if I can get with him and ask him if he's cool with me just doing some, some approaches and stuff to his property. I don't think I can't imagine he'd care at all.
Princeton traffic, Diamond, clear, active.
Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 10 to the west, inbound for 28, Princeton.
All right, before we get too close, would you be okay doing an auto in?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do that. All the way back 60 knots for, oh, that's what we're doing. Oh, you want to do a high altitude auto?
Oh, I thought you were going to do one on a
No,
in route.
Into, no,
okay.
no. Hey, is that taillight fixed?
Yeah.
It is, yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Test airport. CFR automated weather advisory. Wind 020 at 5. Visibility 10. Temperature -1 Celsius. Dew point -9 Celsius. Altimeter missing.
Yeah. 020, we would use 10, right? I mean,
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, let's take a look at the windsock, too.
okay.
It might be a little bit off, but maybe the guy's just calling it calm enough. The airplane pilot.
I got the runway in sight.
I gotcha.
Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is 7 to the west, inbound for 10, Princeton.
And we've been on the channel for a bit. We haven't heard anything, anyone else in the pattern except that one guy a while ago. So we can just do it straight in.
Lights are out, gauge to green, amps are, fuel is good, car read is out of the yellow. Full.
Alright, so remember when you enter that auto, you can go ahead and climb to 2000 again. We do a nice long one.
Princeton traffic, Diamond 2 Pop Julia, runway 2A, Princeton.
Oh, fuck.
He's taking off?
I think he's... Yeah, you can go ahead and ask him. Was it 9 Papa Juliet?
9 Papa Julia, you're going to be departing from 28?
Yeah, we're departing from 28 and we're going to leave the pattern so you guys can land on 10.
Roger, thanks. We'll keep an eye out for you.
The wind's kind of switching back and forth, so either runway's fine.
Alright, just keep an eye for him.
Yep. It's alright. Hey, 9 Papa Juliet, which direction you guys headed?
We're going to be departing for the northwest.
Roger, we're coming from directly from the west, so we'll be looking for you.
What altitude?
We're at 1004. Alright, so let's keep 1004 then. You know what, let's set up for, yeah, you're already setting up for it, so let's set up for a right base. 1-0, that way we get out of his way. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose or you're getting blown to the right, but...
Yeah, and I didn't,
The traffic 2.3 is departing the pattern to the northwest, climbing out of 1,000 feet now.
You see him?
no.
There he is.
I got him.
1 Papa Juliet, we have you in sight, maintaining visual, and we're about 1 to the south of you.
Okay, we're climbing out of 1,500. I don't have you, but thanks for looking up.
Have a good flight.
Alright. What do you want to auto from?
15's fine.
Okay.
Yep. Get yourself situated. Got her back to 70. I was aiming for about the big tick marks, the 2 whites.
Okay.
Don't try to hit it, you know, just kind of get yourself set up and enter. I don't really care where you hit the ground at. Alright, let them know we're high shore final. 410.
Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echo is high short final for 10, simulated engine failure. Princeton.
Quakertown traffic, Skyhawk downwind 29, Quakertown.
6. Alright. Do our gauge checks, watch your altitude.
Yep.
Ground speed 58 for, yeah, we got definitely got a little bit of headwind here, picking up already. Lights out, RPMs in the green, 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 green. Amps good, fuels good, carbs out of the yellow. Full up now.
Okay.
Alright, on your go.
Alright, and then 3, 2, 1, down, right, half.
Nose pitch, very good, very good. Now follow the needle. There you go. You push forward, go down. Very good. You come out, come up. Very good, very good. Good correlation. Oh, we're gliding pretty nice right now. A little left. Glorious. I want you to follow along with me in the flare, okay?
Yep.
Alright. Get the airplanes a little lower. Just a little bit. Alright, we're going to start flaring. A little baby flare. Dig, crack, level, and raise. Very good.
Sweet.
I want to get the RPMs into the horn. We were a little high in the RPMs as well. They popped up like that, but that's okay.
Okay.
We gotta spend a day out here and just fuck around with all those. I think that would be really nice for you.
Yeah. Princeton traffic, helicopter 62 Echoes, clear the active 28 at Alpha. Princeton.
I just thought of that. That would have been a good air taxi moment for you. Should have done that.
Yeah. Almost doing that. Minus the
That's what I was watching. Like, man, how can I turn this into a lesson?
I park it on the spot over here.
Yeah, that works. I try to avoid those rocks normally, but go between these lights.
Okay.
Let's see how this compares to yesterday flight. Nice. Nice. All right. I think we hit a point one. Sorry. I thought we were getting a better tailwind on the way in.